So here we are, Mr. Bryant's Amazing World. Today we need to rototill the garden. So we are going to use this old Troy-built horse rototiller. And this is one of the old real rototillers. This thing is probably 1970 perhaps. It has a, I believe, 6-horse Tecumseh motor on there. And it's a cast iron cylinder and sleeve, electric start. Really solid. The whole thing is cast iron. I mean, if the engine goes, you just slap another one on there and add some new belts on there and away you go. Very, very awesome, tough machine. Back here you have the tines, and you can see they're kind of worn a little bit, but I have really rocky soil. So, well, for the most part, they take their beating, and they're quite old at this point. But this thing, you know, I picked it up a couple years ago. They're not cheap. They're hard to find. Especially, well, I got it in the fall. It was the best time to get them. The spring, forget it. You pay a premium for them. Overall, very solid. You can get all the parts to rebuild these, and they hold their value extremely well. I mean, they're only going to go up in value. Anything you buy today that's new, it's going to be a lot thinner metal. It's not going to be so solid and rugged. It's just not made to handle things like they used to be. So, you know, I always wanted to get one for the garden and make life easier. I was hoeing it before, and then, you know, my ribs and my guts would hurt the next day from doing too much of one thing. And finally I said, you know what, enough is enough. Invest in this stupid thing, use it, enjoy it for my lifetime, and then, well, who cares what happens from there, but I'm sure it'll be well worth the money and be passed on from that. But let me show you what this thing can do. I'll give you a little quick pass through here, and then we'll move over to the garden. And I have a wood chip road over here, and what I do is I dump my wood chips on this, and actually I dump them over on that spot by that Jeep right in front of it, and they sit there for a year, and then I move them over here, and they sit with the leaves and everything else for, you know, another 6 months, a year or so, and they get tilled up and rototilled and used and plowed with the backhoe, and then it all makes its way into the garden, but as premium soil. So here's what we need to do. Turn the fuel on, make sure the switch is in run. Now normally you have electric start, except for, you know, I use this once a year, I don't care, and the battery's shot. I can pull it, I'm not that old. Perhaps I should make sure. Let's see. As you can hear, she's not quiet. Back in the day, it didn't matter. Who cares? You don't need to hear anything. All right, let's, what did I do? Interesting. Okay. Well, that hasn't happened yet. I had it running a minute ago. It was working very well. Thank God that's not what it actually looks like in there. That would be a disaster. Yeah, that's clear. There's a lot in it. That's on. Right now it's in freewheel and neutral, and you have reverse, you push forward, and forward you pull back. It's kind of odd, but right now we'll put her down in slow, and we'll pull down and forward. Better give it some gas first, and I'll show you what this thing will do here. Forward. Why didn't that go here? Yeah, interesting. Of course. There we go. And now you can see those tines turning down there. You don't want to go anywhere near those. And as it digs in, that will grind right into the ground, churn away, and away we go. So now if you're looking, she's just plowing an awesome little pile of earth, pulling itself through. There's some water there. There we go, forward. It got hung up there a little bit, but I mean, I'm trying kind of show from the side of what this is doing. Basically, she's running herself, chugging along, she'll probably stall a little more than she should go through. But away she goes. I mean, that's mixing all that beautiful earth right up, and there's the dog still in the videos. Gotta love her. And now this is in the slow mode. The fast mode will just zip you right along for transport. We give a little more gas. Really make this sucker chew. And you can see those tines working, and we can dig her down. This right here will adjust her depth. Okay. And as you see, I mean, this is some beautiful, really mulched up, chopped up soil. This is rock hard. Right into it. And now I just wanted to give you an example of what that path will do. I'll make my way over to the garden. So we'll move this to the faster speed and just run it, back it up. Maybe. There we go. It's old, it doesn't get used much. Takes a little work, getting used to. And it's pretty easy to muscle it and maneuver it around. And again, I mean, we'll just chug like right along and chop that up. You always have to remember those tines are turning. So you don't get your feet stuck in it. We'll speed this up and just move along here. And as you can see, it picks right up in speed. Woo, that's muddy. And it's easy to keep it up and running. So you're out of the ground. And there's our garden, so that's what we're working towards over there. See if we can get in there. And it's very nimble, it goes everywhere very easily. I can work it right through the gate. Alright, now I'm in. Drop her back down to slow. Speed this puppy up. And chop and chew, man. Look at that dirt fly. Woo! That is some beautiful dirt. You get any better than that? What more do you want? You can plant anything in that dirt. And that's just churning up dirt. All dirt that was made from wood chips and leaves and sawdust and pig crap and llama crap and chicken crap. You get it, there's a lot of crap in there. But it's just grinding this stuff clearly right up, nobody even having to run it, it's chucking right along. All on its own. One-handed, one finger, you make a pass. Where do you want to go? How deep? Stay out of the garlic bed, and now we can come right back around. And we'll do this a couple times, mix all this together, break up all these grasses and twigs and leaves, and mint. We don't need all that mint in here. And if it spreads and grows, okay, well, that's okay too. But overall, I mean, that's hours of playing with a hoe to try to get it that nice. So how do you beat that? You know, buy it, use it, enjoy it, sell it when you're done. And again, there's a whole zigzag path. Mixing and grinding and chewing right along. Mr. Brian's Amazing World. I mean, how amazing is that? Rototilling for me, following its own path. Digging just right. I can feel my back right now. It's like, oh, thank you for spending a couple $100 to buy this. Now you can enjoy gardening and spend a lot more time doing other fun stuff instead of wasting your time raking and hoeing. I guess I was always jealous as a kid. The neighbor had one and I had to, you know, our garden sucked. And theirs was a lot better, probably because they had more sun, but they also had one of these puppies. And I mean, yeah, you can see it chewing these rocks. That's alright, we'll get rid of that. She'll jump. But I've been meaning to come in here and chop back a little bit on these. Grind all this pig poop into this. It's good stuff. Oh, we just ran over a tree. I don't like that. Maybe I can get out of it. Yep, I got out of it. And I didn't really kill you too bad. This is a little nursery for native saplings. When they land here, I let them grow until they're big enough to go out so the deer don't eat them. This is great. Give it a little more gas. And I can just dig and let it go. And I mean, that thing is churning right along like nothing. I like it. I'm happy with that. I feel like I'm getting something done. Barely breaking a sweat and just motoring along. Let the machine do the work. I guess maybe now I should kind of, maybe one day I'll restore this. I'll make a video about that. Check them out. We can get all these new decals. It'd be nice to see what that says. Now here's a pile of stuff dug up from potatoes from last year. An old rag, I guess. Grind all that up, man. There goes a rock. Oh, that was so hard to dig out that. Look at this soil. Woo, there's nothing to it. It's pure black gold. Grow a lot of good food in this. Bits and fire, burnt pieces, woo, getting away a little, digging into some hard stuff. I don't always grow things over here, other than this, raspberries. I'm putting a little work on her. Get out of that nonsense. Always remember those tines are turning. Keep your feet away. Never reach for anything. This is 70s technology, way before anything mattered about getting hurt. Heck, I'm surprised they even sell these things anymore. What a great machine. I mean, 6 horse, loud, but it chugs right along. And you can see, there's pig poop right there. We're grinding that right in. Uh-oh. Grapes. And hear the belt screaming a little bit. Maybe next year she'll get another one. Probably not, she still works. We'll let this drag over and mix all this up. thing. But it's getting there. Trying to build the soil up over here a little bit so we don't catch this whole thing. Hey, you can tell she's running pretty nice. Now I got a little tree here, I gotta get out of here. Stay over in this bed a little bit, keep on churning. Hey, look at that. Here we go, purple potato from last year. How cool is that? Probably more of them in here if you look hard enough. Yeah, the kids seem to like those. Well, I guess probably I like them more. They're good. Grind this right apart right here. Wow, they're still good growing branches.